Hello, hello. If you want to see where my planning has been going with my crazy busy life, then stay tuned. Hey y'all, so I was just popping on here. So today I'm kind of batching some videos for the week because I have a little bit of time today. My other days are a little bit hectic, so I thought that I would pop on here and do some planning stuff with y'all. Okay, now, so this is my B6 Stalogy. Okay, everybody says it a little bit different. And I'm not 100% sure of how you say it correctly. So you will hear me probably say it. I think most frequently I say Stalogy. No, I say Stalogy. I don't even know what I say anymore. So, yeah, so if you guys know the actual, not just what you say, but the actual way of pronunciating it, put it down below so that I can try and train my brain to actually say it right. So, anyway, this is the B6 Vanderspec in the burnt pink ostrich, ostrich X, mind you, not full ostrich. And I have lots of videos on this. You guys can see it in my past videos. So what I thought I would do is a brief recap of August and how I did August, and then just get into my September a little bit and go from there. So this is basically how, and I actually even need to move some of this stuff because it's not August anymore. So basically August was very busy for me. And let me take some of this out. So I had kind of carried over my one book July into August a little bit, where I did like my monthly, and I did do my tracker, which is very important. Take that out. And then I basically just jumped right into my dailies. So you can see there was a lot in August that was really busy, and then like got so busy that I just fell off the wagon completely with planning because I was too busy to even write anything down. I was just going from 0 to 60 every single day. This is the day that we got the offer on our house, and then look at because what happened at this point was we started packing like crazy people, because it was on this day that we realized we only had 45 days before we had to move an entire farm. When I'm talking draft horse, dairy goats, Great Pyrenees dog. At the time, we were going to have to move cows and chickens. We did make the decision to sell them. But yeah, we were going to have to move all of that 1,300 miles, and my head exploded. And all I got done were like my appointments that I absolutely had to get done. So in my monthly recap, we did actually find the house, and then in September I was, which is this month, last week, I actually went and put an offer in on it. Kind of when we had our inspections done here at our home and we knew that we were definitely going to be progressing, that's when we made the decision to go ahead. Now, so in September, this is what I've done. So this is sort of where I settled and decided for this book, this is what works for me. So this is the decision that I've made that really kind of hits planner piece for me the absolute most. And this is something that I definitely wanted to talk about briefly, planner piece. So, you know, a lot of people talk about this elusive planner piece, and for someone like me that absolutely loves leather and all things leather, like hello, enter all sorts of different colors, planner piece is difficult, not because necessarily of wanting to change my actual planner, but wanting more kind of like a bag to change my cover as like the year progresses and my color change progresses. Like if I want fall themed or spring or themed or summer themed, and sorry about the lighting, it's a little cloudy and the sun's kind of moving, so you can see shadows coming in and out. So basically, planner piece for me has come to this. I have figured out I am not a ring bound person, not even a little bit. I don't like them. I don't know why. I can't even tell you. They just don't work for my brain. I don't know. I wish I had like a real answer because I think they're lovely and I would love for them to actually work for me, but they really just don't. So hang on, I'm gonna try. Ooh, no matter what I do, the lighting is just terrible. When I move, I need to invest in new lights because if I don't have the natural light that I need, it's not gonna work. And my back is facing the window, so that's why you're seeing all the shadows. Sorry about that. So, so I just don't like the ring planners for me. It doesn't work. Now I do use a disc for my home planner and that works, and mostly I'm using it because it's cheap and it's easy to maneuver around. I don't always use it every week, so I don't feel guilty that I spent a bunch of money. So really my main planners are the ones that I want to have my really nice leathers in, and so that's what I'm sticking with. So with all that blah, blah, blah being said, and for those of you that don't like chatty videos, you might as well just go now because that's what all my videos are. So, so what works for me is having some sort of daily, and the daily for me is the using the B6 because the B6 just works. I don't in my daily, or I've really kind of pulled away from, watercolor and all that stuff. So I'm really just using stickers, markers, and, some little stuff here and there, or doodling or whatever to dress it up. And that works for me. Now in my weeks, as you can see, especially with the Tomoe River paper, this last year, I did a lot of just colorful planning. It was fun when I had time. I have not had time lately, and so you will see that it has been literally just plain paper, like not even stickers, not even anything. So that's how it goes. It just is what it is. So basically I'm using this for my actual planner. This one here is a Hortensia. Actually, I won't jump ahead, but I am using this Hobonichi Weeks for my planner, on the go and just appointments. And then this is like my daily. Okay, so I know I get off on bunny trails. So what I did, and this really works for me, is I have my monthly at the beginning where I tab it. And then I do put some goals for the month. And then I started doing out this, and this actually works way better than what I was doing before. I put the month for September up here, and then all of my appointments just get filled in as they go. Before, let me see if I can find one. What I was doing was an important dates page for both the month I was in and the month after. But I really found that, like, say if I put, I'm trying to see, like here, I had August 5th for my mother's birthday, and there was nothing above it. But then we got invited to a party, and so I had to sort of squeeze it in there. So I think that honestly, doing this works better for me because for the month, I have like a quick glance of all the actual appointments that I have for the month. So then because of that, I got rid of this monthly, which was this. Okay, so I was using this to help me remember appointments as well. But honestly, this was kind of just like duplicate and I really didn't need to do it. So this works better and it is still duplicate, but it's just an easier one-page duplicate instead of two. So that works. I did keep my tracker. This is very important to me to help me track like symptoms and doctor's appointments that I had, just so I can quickly look back and remember when I had an appointment. And then I do also track when I fast and my YouTube and Instagram stuff, just to have like an analog copy of it somewhere that's nice and simple. And so that works for me there. So then I get right into my dailies, and I have found that just doing a straight up vertical, not timed or anything like that, works best for me. So I did sort of pre-plan. I had some time one evening when I was down south, and so I sort of pre-planned just with some washi tape that I had brought and some daily stickers and some regular stickers. I really love the Happy Planner. This is the Fun Floral, and it just has some really beautiful florals in here, and I just love it. It's just like little pops of color accents that you can just kind of put that sort of coordinate with washi, and it just, I mean, this gives me joy. You know, it's still very, very functional, but it still brings me joy. And then at the very end, I did write a recap for the month, and I did actually already start writing some of the things that took place, just because I was like, I might be busy and forget to write some of these monthly recap things. So I did do that. And then I'll probably leave this page blank here on this side. And then I already did it. I didn't even remember I did this. So I did leave it blank, and then I just jumped right into October. And this is sort of in like a orange color, so it's kind of hard to see, but I just did that and labeled it all the way down to 31. So all of my appointments will go in here, and then I'll jump right into my dailies for all of my days. So this is working great. Okay, so I am using this in conjunction, like I said, with my Hobonichi weeks. This is a mega. I use this for, again, my actual monthly schedules, and even like stuff like for my dogs when they have to have their meds. I will label that, doctor's appointments, those types of things. And then my weekly, I'm not using a ton because I don't have to have a lot of week view. I'm way off here. Hang on, let me get into September. There we go. I took this with me when I went down south, so, you know, I was just kind of using it as like a quick check off. I haven't done any of my planning this week because yesterday was Monday and I hit the floor running, so this is a total blank slate. I do kind of put, like, I have a doctor's appointment next week. I put that in ahead. So, like this week, what do I have? Here, I'll just write it in black. So, let's see, today's Tuesday, the vet is actually coming out, between 10 and 11, because, for moving, we have to get our horse, health certificate and Coggins, and like she has to get all of her shots and all this stuff, and same thing with our goats, so we have to just basically have everything ready. Thursday, I have closings on some properties, and let me think. I don't even know the times. I'm not going to write it because I need to look it up. But so yeah, so this is what I would do. I would literally just do like a quick overview of my week and what I need. And then this, would kind of be overflow for whatever else that I need. But since I'm using my Stalogy as my primary, daily, I don't always need this week view, but it's good to have it, especially when I am on the go, and I can just take it with me to schedule things and like look back. Plus, this also houses in these back tabs here passwords and stuff that I absolutely have to have for real estate. So having this with me is always kind of important because of the fact that I really need that with me. I will eventually put this in my B6 and it won't be in here, but for now it's in here and it's just easy. So that is it. That is how I'm planning right now. That is what has come to my elusive planner piece for now. Does that mean cover piece? So planner piece for me is a Hobonichi Weeks and the Stalogy and Stalogy, however you say it. And that is what is planner piece for me right now in the bound books, sort of Bujo method and already done to make it easier for me method. These, I'll go back and forth between which one that I use more frequently, and it just works. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Join me on Instagram, as I will be posting a lot more content on Instagram coming up. And otherwise, thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. Now, I probably will cut that out.